I got my notes. You have a lot going on. We're out here at Boston Cannabis Week, Xperience Boston. BIA just hopped off stage. The Perico Princess is in the building. What's happening? How are you?
I'm doing lovely. I'm doing great.
Beautiful. So you have a lot going on. You just did this Trap the Vote. That was real interesting to me. Could you talk about that?
Trap the Vote, basically, it's a free concert where as long as you register to vote, you can just go see the free concert. So it's just an active thing to try to get the young people to vote and just be in tune with what's going on politically.
Which is very important. And you just dropped the YWP collection as well. What's up with that?
Well, it stands for What's Your Purpose? It's a collab I'm doing with YWP, and I just love what it stands for. I usually don't really get behind things unless I feel like it has a bigger meaning or a message, and that's how I feel about YWP.
That's dope. So I'm just like, there's mad notes. You got a gelato out. Is that real?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so glad you asked about that. So I'm working on BIA Gelato. It's obviously a hybrid strand, but I'm still trying to get it right. But we did a couple of test runs. I will be bringing it out. It is official. It is real. And I just can't wait to have everybody like try it and go crazy because I love it.
What are you smoking on these days? Are you an indica, sativa?
I'm an indica or sometimes like a indica hybrid, like indica dominant hybrid person. I just like indicas because my tolerance is a little bit heavier. Yeah. So I'm used to like, liquid butter and like, you know what I'm saying? Like the really like the dank, like the Gorilla Glue and just the, like, I like the shit that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. So, and that's that West.
Louis and like, you know what I'm saying? And in the West, you get the real gas. On the West Coast, it's the real gas over there.
Real gas. Speaking of which, you've been out there for a little bit, and I was wondering, like, what do you do to stay connected with Boston, and how important is that to you?
I try to come home when I can, keep in contact with my family, and I'm trying to keep my ear to the streets as far as music. There's a lot of dope artists in Boston that I feel like people need to pay attention to right now. Not just the Bias and the Cousin Sis and the Joiners, but you got Dita Flyers and you got Cal and you got just Marcel. There's a lot. There's literally so Dizzy. You got so many, like Juju. You got just tons of people that's really like getting to it out here and trying to put on for the city. So it's beautiful.
That's what's up. It's very active. So while we had you, I was talking with some other people about like what they might want to ask. Now, you've been major for a bit. You were independent before. Like, what?
I've never been independent. It's the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Well, congrats.
The gate signed, so.
I'm sorry for that. So what have you noticed, like, what have you learned on that journey between the two, and like, what's the difference?
Well, the biggest difference I'd say is control. Like it's almost like when you go from high school to college and you don't have somebody hounding you for your homework. You are responsible for your own homework when you're independent. So that's how I feel. I'm responsible for everything now. I have to make sure everything is done right and everything goes the way it's supposed to because there's nobody really above me. So I am the above. So it's like that's the best thing. In terms of creative control, nobody can stop you. You do what you want. So it's new, but it's a blessing.
That's what's up. Final question. You said you like things with a purpose. We're over here with LFOD, which stands for Live Free or Die, and I'm wondering, what does Live Free or Die mean to you?
Live free or die. Live free or don't live at all is really what it means. Like, how can you live a happy and plentiful life if you're not living freely? So I stand by that motto all the way. Because if it doesn't make me happy, I'm not going to do it. Period. The fuck?
Period. Yo, thank you so much. This was dope. Set was great, and we'll catch up with you later.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you. That was fire. Thank you.